Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about how I am preparing for the Slayer class which is coming out in April. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to get out of the way is this week specifically is going to be focused on point farming. The reason for this is because we do have the limited time quest campaign boost going on right now, and it will only last for 1 week. So I'm going to be taking full advantage of this, simply just farming seasonal points as well as maybe a chance of getting these spring 2023 special scratch tickets. However, my objective for this week is to farm up enough seasonal points to buy out the seasonal shop, all the items that are currently available, and all of the items that will be available next week. Because remember, they will be adding in new items into the seasonal shop starting from next week. So I want to make sure that I do have enough seasonal points to buy out at least all of the important items such as the Mastery capsules, the Gigas capsules, all the Alpha reactors which you can convert into Meseta. All of those high value items are going to be my main priority this week, which is why I'm mainly just going to be running the limited time quests and nothing else. However, after this week, I'm going to be focusing on specific materials such as Arms Refiners 2. So you can see over here that I currently have 12 Arms Refiners 2, and the reason why I want to have a buffer of the Arms Refiners 2 is because I know for a fact that once the Slayer comes out, I will want to make a Slayer weapon or a gun blade, which is going to require some Arms Refiners 2. And in case of the off chance that they actually increase the enhancement limit from plus 60 to plus 70, at least I'm good to go and I have all of the materials ready to go. Now, while we're on the topic of minerals, I also just want to make sure that I do stay topped up on my minerals. Usually I aim for 10,000 of each mineral. However, I have been slacking off quite a bit lately. As you can see, all of my minerals are hovering between 6,000 to 8,000, somewhere in that range. So I do need to collect a little bit more minerals just to top everything up back to my comfort zone of having 10,000 of everything. The next thing I'm going to be doing every single day is making sure that I collect my valuables. So that is of course the Alpha reactors in Alio, there's the Stellar Graces in Ritem, there's the Snolls in Kavaris, and of course the invisible boxes in Stia. So I'm just going to be making sure that I collect all of those every single day because it's very minimum effort, literally takes less than 5 minutes to collect all of them, and all of that free Meseta will add up in time. And last but not least, if I still have that itch to play NGS, I will just farm the Geometric Labyrinth rank 2 over and over and over, and I'll be crafting Halphinales with all of the materials that I get from the Geometric Labyrinth. So the reason why I'm crafting Halphinales was mainly to sell. As you can see, the current prices have dropped quite a bit. It's at 1.6 million on ship 2 now. It used to go for about 2 million. When it was hovering around 2 million, that was when I was selling the Halphinales. I was crafting everything myself, farming all the materials, and just making a decent profit by selling the Halphinales. However, at its current price at 1.6 million, I don't really think it's worth it in my personal opinion for the effort that I put in. I'm just going to be hoarding these up because I know for a fact that once people start upgrading their armors again, or if we get a new tier of armor or weapon, a lot of people are going to want to put Halphinales, and so the prices will go up since there's going to be a surge in demand. Another item that I'm keeping my eye on is of course the Mastery 4 capsules. The Mastery 4 capsules have decreased in price drastically. It's at 230,000 and you know, it doesn't seem to be stopping. It was 250,000 yesterday and it just constantly dropping in price. However, for me personally, I only buy as much as I need because I actually use the Mastery 4 capsules in my gear, but I know some people are thinking about flipping the items by investing a lot into Mastery 4, hoping that when Mastery 5 comes out, they can make a killing. Sure, you could try to do that, but it is a gamble. If they decide to change the system with the Ultra Evolution update, they might make Mastery really easy to obtain, or maybe there's going to be a new capsule that's better than Mastery. Who knows? It's all up in the air. So if you are planning to invest into Mastery 4s, I think it's an okay idea, but I can't really tell you that, oh, it's going to be fail-safe. Versus the Halphinales, I'm pretty sure Halphinales is going to be a stable item to invest in because with our current capsules, 4% potency is pretty much the best of the best at the moment. So even though I listed a bunch of things for you to do in NGS, the way that I approach it is I take my time, I pace myself. So all those things that I just listed, I'm going to be doing that across the span of 1 month. So when I feel like playing, I'll play 30 minutes here, an hour there, and I just sort of pace myself and I don't constantly sit there farming over and over and over, because I know if you farm the limited time quest or if you farm Geo Labs for 3, 4, 5 hours straight, you get really bored. So the way that I treat it is is I come back from work, I play an hour, I take a break, I play some Overwatch 2, and now we've got the Diablo 4 beta test that's coming this weekend, so I'm going to be playing a little bit of that. So I kind of mix things up so I don't get burnt out from NGS, because I know a lot of people are kind of bored of NGS because they play NGS as their main game. And so, yeah, I mean, just take your time. If you're kind of bored and you're not having fun on NGS, just play something else to distract yourself so it keeps things fresh. So every time that you come back to NGS, you're like, oh yeah, I've got these goals. I want to hit these goals. I want to achieve them, and you're motivated to play. The moment you lose motivation, or you're just like burnt out, or you just don't feel like playing, just turn off the game. It's not worth the pain and the effort to grind for all of these things only to find out like 2 or 3 months later that it's all outdated. I know a lot of people get really disappointed that, oh my gosh, I just invested hundreds of hours to finally build my end game gear only to see it get outdated in like 2 months. Because I know the feeling, but the way that I treat it is it's just super casual. Just take your time, enjoy it, pace yourself. It's so important to pace yourself in this game. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.